Hello again. This is another G1 Transformer review. Uh, One I think would be familiar to everyone who's seen the G1 series, or certainly even if it's just the G1 movie, is of course the Autobot Triplechanger Springer. I'll show you a quick look at his box, the G1 box. A little bit faded on one end, but pretty good. With Tripticon and Metroplex fighting it out with the Predacons and, well, several of the movieverse, of the original movieverse figures fighting on the back. He came with chrome weapon, his instructions, usual sort of poster what came with these figures, and of course his tech spec decoder, which I've probably got knocking around somewhere. As I say, he's a triple changer. His first and probably most famous mode, especially in the movie, which is of course his helicopter mode, which does actually work, which is nice. This obviously detaches, and later on in his transformation folds together like that. It pegs together and becomes his sword, which is a bit sort of samurai sword, more of a square edged one. Now obviously without that he's not the helicopter anymore, so what you do is his next mode, you take the tail, split it apart and push it up like that, flip his side, which would probably be his gun pods and that, there's a helicopter gunship, flipping around, no reveal wheels, and you flip this piece back, which is like the engine part, and that becomes then a Cybertronian car, and you can fit his gun in the top if you wish, so he becomes like an armoured car. And his transformation to a robot is very simple. You pull the, I say simple, and now he's going to be hard work to do it. Well, the first thing to do I suppose is flip down the front of the helicopter, and that becomes his chest piece. Flip out the arms to accommodate it, and then they fold down, and that's his arms out the front there. It would have been nicer actually if they'd have gone to the side, because it does look a little bit weird that his arms are quite a bit away in front of his head, but there you go. That's Hasbro's designs for you. Now, even though he's over 20 years old, he's still pretty stiff to get these leg sections out, and they do slide down a bit. I think that's as far as they're going to come. I'll just get it off camera and give it a good pull. Well, I think that's as far as it wants to come. And that's it. I mean, he's got quite a lot of sticker applications. I'll try and get them in shot without reflection for you. This one is in fantastic condition. You do see a lot of ones where the bits missing, like the rotor blades and that, which of course, as I said, becomes his sword. And you've got his handgun. It is a very iconic figure, especially from the original movies. It's quite nice. I mean, his foot sword is a bit floppy and that, obviously, because it divides as the rotor blade and that. But very good G1, reminiscent of the cartoon. The face mould is very good. It's a clunky. It's a G1 figure, you know. It's quite boxy, but it is very nice. It's nice picked out bits of chrome, proper sort of rubber tyres and that on it. It's a figure I would recommend to people. If you're definitely a collector of the G1 series, it's definitely one of the iconic ones to get. And quite basic. I mean, it's an easy one to transform. When kids would have had it, it would have been quite easy, even though it was a triple changer. I think the likes of Blitzwing and some of the other ones like Octane and that were a little bit harder, and quite substantially larger. That's the only downside with Springer. Despite the fact he's a main character, he's not that big. Along the lines more, I suppose, like the G1 cars. Hope you enjoyed that. He's particular one of the favourites of mine from the movie. as I've said before, if there's any particular figures you'd like to see, please drop me a line and I'll see what I can do for you.